This story revolves around a loser who is not only weak, but also utterly broke. Bullies love picking on him, and the rich chick he's in love with hates him like nothing else. She literally despises him for being economically invisible. But all that changes one day when some unknown virus starts turning people into flesh-eating zombies. In no time, the whole world becomes a post-apocalyptic playground where you gotta survive on your own. It doesn't matter how much money you had, it's just paper in this desolated world. And, as luck would have it, that same chick, Yena, who used to love tearing our poor guy down, now desperately wants to stick around him, just to make sure she survives. But before jumping further into the story, let's rewind to the beginning for better context. It's a usual summer morning. Inside one of the apartment rooms lives our protagonist, Minjun. Looks like bro had a blast the night before playing games, with his computer still on. He's currently sound asleep, though his peaceful sleep is soon interrupted by the shrill ringing of a phone alarm. Of course, like most of us, the sound of the alarm is as annoying as it gets. He forces himself to pick up the phone and shut the damn thing off. Since he has school to attend, he drags himself out of bed. When he walks into the kitchen, he sees a note from his mom on the fridge, telling him to fend for himself today because she's already off to work. Not long after, he dresses in his school uniform and steps out of his dimly lit apartment. While he's living in this cheap area, he can't help but stare at the luxury skyscraper across from him. Bro seems to envy the kids living up there, while he's stuck in the slums, rotting away in his miserable life. But complaining about life won't ease his struggles. So he starts walking toward his school. The school in question is Seonggun High School. It looks like life at school isn't much easier for him either. There are, of course, the classic bullies who just pick on him for no reason. They're having fun while Minjun's suffering on the floor. Leading the pack is Park Seongbin, 18 years old, second year, class 3. As Seongbin continues to mock our boy, a voice cuts through the air, making Seongbin stop in his tracks. It's some chick, along with her entourage of sidekicks. She's not impressed with Seongbin's childish crap. He is always bullying people who are weaker than him. Not that she likes Minjun either. She finds him just as pathetic. But she also thinks Seongbin's making the school look bad with his dumb antics. Her name is Han Yena, also 18 years old, and she's in class 2, section 3. Seongbin quickly starts acting all buddy-buddy with Minjun, as if they've been best friends forever. To him, Minjun is just the class mascot, so having some fun with him isn't such a big deal. Yena's point still stands. He's causing unnecessary chaos in the hallways, messing up the school's decorum. If Seongbin wants to play around, he can do it outside the school. Seongbin then points out how she is probably the one who hates Minjun the most, but now she's preaching about righteousness. Yena defends herself, reminding him that while she might find Minjun ugly, she doesn't hit him physically, unlike Seongbin. We learn that Yena and Minjun are classmates and have known each other since middle school, just like Minjun knows Seongbin. Moving on,